Page 44, lightly row. This piece is in pretty much every method book I've covered, I think, in one arrangement or another. So let's talk about it. It is in the key of D major. It's got two sharps. It's a 2/4 times. I only have to count to 2. We got eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Start with the right hand. Starting with a little finger here, so you're going to be here. So it's 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. What the first couple of lines is, more or less. Then the third line down, you're here. Lots of eighth notes. This is just fun. Don't forget the F sharps. They don't need all these finger numbers. You're in this position. Just play the notes. Don't be reading finger numbers. Read the notes and so forth. That's a trap. When you start reading finger numbers, you're not moving around in this piece. So once you have your hands in this position, you don't need those finger numbers. Read the notes. Left hand. Quarter notes mostly. It's just here, here, and you're in this position. Pretty much. Second line, last two measures. Here, here, here. Try and connect them if you can. What I do is I'm using the weight, so the middle finger's down, and I lift the wrist, and as I drop the wrist, the middle finger comes up, and the other fingers are in place. And the same thing here, I raise the wrist up, and as I lower the wrist, these fingers come up, and these fingers are in place. That's all that is. It's really not that hard. It takes a little practice. It's a little weird feeling at first, but you get accustomed to it, and I encourage you to do that. Third line down, you have a G and an A together, okay? And then you have to come down to an A. If you can't reach it, you got to move. You don't want any more silence than you can help it. So if you can reach it, do it. Otherwise, move. There is another type of fingering some books use in this situation, and it's a good one. It's fine. And that is on the G and the A, instead of a 2-1, thumb on both. And you just, the thumb rather than here, it's just more like here. It's very common in piano where we have to use the thumb to play two notes. And this way you can reach the A more easily here. So if you've got small hands, do that. Here to here. Here. And then the fourth finger for the eighth notes. And then you're back to what you had before. Then you try putting the hands together carefully. As slow as you gotta go to get it. I tend to go a little fast because I've done this for a million years and I got it. Let's go down to the third line. Here. Not a lot in articulation. They're giving you a few slurs. They're not giving you any phrases to speak of. The phrases are the musical sentences. That's longer than a slur in most cases. This slur they're giving you, they don't even need to give that to you. You're going to connect those notes anyway. The difference is when they give it to you, you don't have a choice. You have to connect them. Because if they didn't give you anything, it's up to you what you want to do. You might disconnect them. It's a choice. But we don't have a choice here. We connect them. I'm telling you, just go ahead and connect it. Connect the left hand, play it all legato. You can lift up at the end of the second line in the right hand. So, and same thing here, lift up in the right hand, not the left. And then the third line. Same thing again. Dynamics. That's through the melody. That's the right hand. Keep the left hand soft and out of the way. Sort of soft, medium soft, moderately soft, whatever you want to call it. Here. How soft is that? It's up to you, but keep the left hand soft. Then you're going to crescendo up to a medium loud. Don't get loud in this piece at all. So don't go above a medium loud. It's sort of loud. Back down to sort of soft. crescendo up, here, go to here, and then back off. Plus the right hand, keep the left hand soft. And then third line down, now you're soft. That's just softer than you were at the beginning. That right hand is soft, the left hand is very soft. You can come up to medium soft, then go back to soft. Now you're medium soft. Get up. Put in the dynamics and exaggerate them if you have to at first to feel them. The idea is get to know the piece first and then feel these dynamics. Whatever. You may feel slightly different dynamics. That's okay. Do them. This is an arrangement. Rearrange it after you learn it the way it's written. If you feel different dynamics, try them out and see. One little tricky spot I want to point out so you're aware of it. In the left hand, at the end of the third line, you're here. But at the beginning of the next line, you want fifth finger on here. And I suggest you connect the left hand. So when you're here, you got to come up while you're holding it down. Come up a little bit so your fifth finger is there ready to go. You don't have to do that. You can play that D, the first note in the last line, with fourth finger if you want. It's okay. Here. Just know that then you got to reach up one for the A, and then you can move your hand. We do that too sometimes. That's okay too. It's up to you which fingering. Decide on the fingering you like and stick with it for this piece. I like to play it slowly and have you play it with me to make sure we have the right notes and rhythms. I'm not going to do the dynamics, but I'll do the notes and the rhythms. So I'll give us 4 counts and we'll come in. 1 and 2 and ready and go and 1.